Nelson, what about my Pentagon call?
Just came on the wire, sir.
Well, put them on.
Yes, Admiral. We're expecting your call.
I just got your message from the code room. Now then, one moment. Would you wait outside? Now then, if you believe that Seaview may be attacked during this mission, I propose we abort it. Get the device to Pearl Harbor by some other means.
Sorry, Admiral. That would reveal that we've broken their code. The mission must proceed as scheduled.
Even though you believe that one of my key personnel may be an imposter?
We're sure of it. Almost as sure he's Captain Crane.
Well, in that case, at least let me relieve Crane of his command for this one voyage.
No dice. And for the same reason, the code.
In other words, you people want me to deliver a device vital to our defense with a captain aboard who may be himself or he may be an imposter.
Exactly. And you're not to tip your hand by any direct questioning of Crane.
Oh, no. What the devil can I do?
No one knows Crane better than you do. If he's an imposter, force him into cracking. I'm sorry to impose a situation like this on you, Admiral, but it's absolutely necessary.
I'm to take it then that this is an official order?
You are.
Very well, I'll do my best. But I want to put in the record that I do so under protest.
So noted. Oh, good luck.
Thanks. Idiots! All right, follow me.
Voyage to the bottom of the sea. Starring Richard Basehart. And David Hedison. Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Where's Chief Sharkey?
He hasn't reported aboard yet, sir.
Well, we're within minutes of sailing.
I know, sir. I've called the Institute gate, and they said he's somewhere on the grounds.
I better have the guards search the complex for him.
Aye,
Ah, believe that. There he is.
aye. You're late, Chief. You better have a good reason.
Yes, sir, I have.
Hey, what's all this?
Well, sir, I was on my way over here, and, well, sir, I had an accident.
How did it happen?
Oh, it's all my fault. I was in a hurry. I came around the corner and bumped into a couple of guys, and I had to go to the infirmary and get some stitches.
Are you fit for duty?
Oh, yes, sir. There's nothing to worry about.
Good. I'll tell the skipper we're ready to sail.
Yes, sir.
Sure you're all right, Chief? This is going to be a hard cruise.
Oh, yes, sir. I've been looking forward to this. With the Admiral's permission.
Oh, yeah.
All hands accounted for, ready when you are, sir.
Very well, Chip. Put out to sea.
Aye, aye. Now hear this. All hands, prepare to get underway. Special sea detail. Make ready to cast off.
Chip, once we're at sea, report to my cabin with Chief Sharkey. I want to talk to you.
Aye, aye, sir. What was that all about?
He acted as though I weren't here. Oh, well, come on. Get us underway.
Aye, aye.
Admiral, you mean that Washington believes that one of us aboard is a phony?
That's right, Chief.
Then as far as you know, it could be me or Chief Sharkey.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're both suspects.
Well, I don't get it, sir. If there's a chance that either one of us is a fink, why tell us?
Captain Crane is the prime suspect. I need your help to try to check him out.
In other words, in spite of the fact that Sharkey and I are suspect, you want us to help you break down Lee Crane.
But only because I have no choice. Well, I'll be keeping an eye on you. No one is off the hot seat until the real imposter's turned up.
Well, you know, sir, if Mr. Morton or I is the guy you're looking for, you've given us warning.
But don't worry, I'm going to get you on a spot where you could put your own neck into the noose.
Am I ordered to cooperate?
You are?
Then I suppose it goes for me, too.
Correct. Now, sit down. I'm going to outline a plan I hope will take care of Lee. Unless either one of you would care to end the problem right now by confessing.
Well,
He gave me the course he wants us to set.
he already gave me a course.
Well, then this must be a new one.
It is. Why would he give it to you?
He said it was important. He didn't want to have a follow-up.
I see.
Well, I'm just repeating what I was told.
Now, don't worry about it, Chip. Next time you see the Admiral, tell him I carried out his orders.
Aye, aye. Lee.
Yeah?
Nothing. I'll check all the stations before we dive. We're at 90 feet, trim satisfactory, sir.
Yeah, very well.
Did you set the course I ordered?
I took care of it myself.
Good. Good. You set this course yourself, huh?
What's wrong with it?
Nothing at all. Except that it's not the course I gave you.
May I see that? This is the course you gave me.
You still have the figures I sent down?
Over here.
All right. Well, let's assume that this time it was an honest mistake. Now, will you be good enough to bring us to the correct course? If you need help, Don't hesitate to ask for it. Just call me in my cabin. How's that cut?
Oh, it's fine, sir. Most of the time, I don't even know it's there.
I'll have the doc check it out for you. Don't want to get an infection.
Oh, this is fine, sir. Don't worry about it. Really. Something wrong, Admiral?
Right now, I'm not feeling very proud of myself.
Oh, you mean the little stunt we pulled on the captain? Well, that was part of your whole idea, wasn't it, sir?
Yes, it is, but I still don't like it.
Yes, sir. Do we, go on with this, sir?
We go on.
Well, in that case, I have another little thing I'd like to try, if it's okay with you, sir.
Yeah, it's all right.
And after that...
All right, but we'll take them one at a time. If you don't mind, Chief.
Aye, sir. I understand, sir.
Chip,
Yes?
I plotted the right course. I know it.
Forget it, Lee. Everybody makes mistakes.
This was no mistake.
Well, you checked the paper, didn't you?
Well, somebody switched papers. That's got to be it. The question is why.
If you want my advice, you put the whole thing out of your mind. It's all over.
I suppose you're right. Now, Chief.
Sir?
You just came from the Admiral's cabin, didn't you?
Yes, sir?
What did he want?
Oh, it was mostly of a personal nature, sir.
Oh.
Oh, he did ask me to give you a message.
Well?
About the navigation mistake.
Go on.
The Admiral says it isn't necessary for you to enter it in the log.
Oh, he did?
Yes, sir.
Well, why didn't he tell me that in person?
I couldn't say, sir.
Very well. Go to your station.
Aye, sir.
Skipper. I had a flash contact, sir.
The board's clear now.
The reading only lasted a couple of seconds.
Was it long enough to identify?
I'm not sure, sir, but a profile like another sub.
Did you get a bearing?
Yes, it was on a collision course.
20 degrees right, rather?
20-degree right. Aye, sir.
Getting anything?
No, sir, not a thing.
Are you sure about that first reading?
No, sir, not positive. Except there was something there.
All stop.
All stop, aye.
Rig for silent running. Rig for silent running.
Aye, sir.
Nothing. Keep a close check.
Aye, sir.
Secure silent running.
Aye, sir.
Resume course and speed.
Aye, aye, sir.
What do you think, Lee?
I don't know. A thermal layer sometimes gives you a false reading like that.
That's probably the explanation.
It could be. At least I hope so.
What's going on?
We had a flash contact on sonar. I'm still trying to check it out.
Everything looks normal to me. Kowalski, have you had any unusual reading?
No, sir, just that one.
How long did it last?
Well, a few seconds, sir. The board's been clear ever since.
I see. On the basis of that one reading, you saw fit to put us through all those maneuvers?
There's always the chance it was a true reading.
Oh, yes, 1,000 to 1 chance.
Admiral, I don't believe in taking unnecessary risks.
You should also know by now there's such a thing as being overly cautious.
If there's any chance we're being stalked by another submarine, I want to know it.
Lee. Sure. I think it's time that we had a frank talk.
About what, Admiral?
About you. Ever since this cruise began, I've been observing how you've been tense, nervous.
I wasn't aware of it.
If there's any personal problem that's bothering you, I wish you'd tell me about it.
There's nothing wrong with me. Absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Well, the offer still stands. Carry on.
He's a little concerned about you, isn't he?
I can't figure it out, can you? Well?
You want it straight?
Yes.
The fact is, the Admiral has got a point in the way.
What are you talking about?
You haven't been yourself exactly.
In what way?
Like the Admiral says, nothing definite, just an attitude. Sort of on edge all the time.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Skipper, this is Chief Sharkey.
Yes, Chief, where are you?
In the secretary room, sir.
Your station's here. Who gave you permission to go down there?
You did, sir. You ordered me down here.
I gave you no such order. Now get back to the control room on the double.
Lee,
What's the matter?
you gave him the order.
What?
You ordered him to the circuitry room. I heard you. Ask any man here. We all heard you.
Skipper, are you still there? Skipper!
Have you all lost your minds?
Skipper, can you read me? This is very important. The whole life support system has failed.
How long's the air been out?
Since you sent me down here, sir, about 5 minutes.
Better do something fast.
Why don't you get a repair crew in there?
I did, sir. They can't locate the trouble.
I'll be right there. Take over. Where's the trouble?
That seems to be in here, sir. The air revitalization controls.
The sign's been moved. It should be over here.
Skipper, wait.
What?
You're working on the wrong controls.
The sign's wrong. I know what I'm doing.
No!
But you get your hands off me.
Skipper, I know what I'm talking about. If you replug, you will bypass the circuit breakers.
You get out of my way.
Believe me, sir, you will start a fire.
I said move!
Fire in the circuitry room. Fire in the circuitry room.
How's it going?
He's coming out. He'll be all right.
Good. What about the fire?
I check again.
Listen up, I'm okay.
Easy, sir, easy.
Give him another whiff of oxygen.
The air's out all over the ship. It's got to be fixed.
I'll handle that. Now go ahead, Kowalski.
I'm sorry, sir.
Fire's out, sir.
Huh?
You sure you're okay, Skipper?
The system's working again.
The Admiral fixed it.
How did the fire start?
When I tried to fix the air revitalization console, the whole thing exploded.
You sure you were working on the right console?
Well, of course I'm sure. As a matter of fact, somebody went to some trouble to confuse the panels.
In what way?
The air revitalization sign was switched.
Oh, really? Chief, you were in there. What do you know about that?
Admiral, this puts me in an uncomfortable spot, sir.
Go ahead, Chief. Tell him.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, the skipper did say something about a sign having been switched. I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen.
I know those consoles, with or without signs.
And you maintain that the sign was switched.
I know it was. Here, I'll show you.
Well?
It's been switched back again, I swear it.
All right, Lee, let's get out of here now.
You don't believe me, do you?
I think you've had more than enough smoke in your lungs now. Out, out. Chief, where's Mr. Morton?
Gone up to the control room, sir.
Chief, I want a word with you.
Aye, sir?
I'm going topside.
What do you know about that sign in there?
Only that you said it had been switched, sir?
It was switched.
I wouldn't know anything about that, Skipper.
You saw where it was and where it is now.
Yes, sir? Where it's always been?
You're lying.
No, sir.
Very well. I'm going to find a way to prove my point. And when I do, you'll regret it. Control room, this is the captain.
This is Morton in control.
We've got smoke all throughout the ventilation system. You will surface at once and scrub the air.
Aye, aye, sir. Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface.
Hold it, Chip. We don't surface.
Belay that.
I've got some work to do, so if Captain Crane should come looking for me...
You'll be in your cabin.
Right.
Anything further, Kowalski?
No, sir, the board's clear.
Why aren't we coming to the surface?
I haven't given the order yet, sir.
I see. You understood the order I gave you?
Yes, sir. I was ready to carry it out.
Then do it, now.
I can't.
You don't debate orders, you obey them. Now move.
Your order was countermanded by the Admiral.
The Admiral, huh? Where is he?
In his cabin.
I've had it. Up to here.
Okay, come in.
You countermanded my direct order to surface.
I did.
I want this ship on the surface.
And I want it where it is right now.
On the surface, I can scrub the ship of smoke in 10 minutes. Down here, my men will be breathing that stuff for another 12 hours.
Enough! I remind you where this stuff, as you call it, came from. A fire which you started by your own stupidity.
This isn't the time to settle that argument. All I want right now is to get the ship to the surface.
You know, Lee, I'm worried about you. I really am. I've been seriously considering the...
Don't start that again. For some reason, you've been on my back ever since we've left port, and I've had a belly full of it.
And precisely what do you intend to do about it?
Right now, I'm taking the ship to the surface, and I warn you, don't try to stop me.
And if I do?
Admiral Nelson, you listen to me, and you listen good. I'm still captain of this ship, and I'm responsible for the lives of everyone aboard.
Oh, that can be changed.
Then change it. But until you do, until you formally relieve me of my command, until you kick me off the ship, then I don't want another order of mine countermanded. I hope I've made myself clear. Mr. Morton, I've got the con. Prepare the surface.
Aye, sir.
Blow forward tanks.
Aye, sir.
10-degree up bubble.
10-degree up bubble. Aye.
Surface. Surface.
Yes?
You sent for me, sir?
All right, Chip. Needless to say, I think that you went a little bit too far with that last experiment. I'd have to tell you that a fire on a submarine can end in total disaster.
I know that, sir. That's why I wondered at the time why you ordered it.
Well, I didn't order it. You mean you had nothing to do with it?
Nothing, sir.
Oh, then it must have been Sharkey, I should have guessed. He has a tendency to get carried away at times.
Yes, he certainly does.
Mm-hmm. We'll find him and get him up here. And tell him that, in my opinion, Captain Crane is himself. He's not an imposter.
Aye, sir.
Open the door.
Skipper, the door's jammed.
It's not jammed. Someone locked it.
Why would anyone want to do that?
If I knew, it would clear up a lot of unanswered questions.
Sabotage?
Exactly.
But why?
We're carrying a top-secret defense weapon aboard. Somebody's trying to get their hands on it.
What could it be, Skipper? There's only our regular crew on board.
I know. That's exactly what's bothering me.
I know what you mean, Skipper.
Here. Tell you what. Put these on the door. Take this.
it's going to work.
Let's go. Now, wait a minute. Don't say a word about this to anyone.
Yes, sir.
All right. Get back on duty. I'm officially reporting to you, sir, that we have a saboteur on board.
A saboteur?
Yes, sir.
Well, who is it?
I don't know yet.
You know, that's a pretty serious charge. You'll have to explain it.
Someone set fire to a box of explosives in the arms locker. When I went in to investigate, I was locked in.
You have any proof of this?
You can check out my story with Patterson.
That's very good, Lee. Very good. Anything else?
No, sir. A saboteur loose in the ship is quite enough.
Well, I suggest you try to find him. Right?
I've already ordered a search.
Sparks?
Yes, Admiral.
Have Mr. Morton call me on the private line.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Chip, I'm positive that Lee is in the clear. I didn't have any definite proof before, but I do now. No, don't tell him about the plot. I'll tell him myself when he's not quite so upset. Besides, I don't want any change in his attitude or ours to tip off the real saboteur. Very well. Carry on. Come in.
Mr. Morton said you wanted to see me, sir.
Yes, Chief. I think that you're letting your imagination run just a little bit wild.
How do you mean?
Well, when I ordered you to test Captain Crane, I didn't mean at the expense of wrecking Seaview.
Sir, I guess the secretary room explosion did get out of hand. I didn't mean to cause that much damage.
Yeah, that was rather risky, but I'm talking about the arms locker.
The arms locker?
Yeah, when you started a fire in there and then locked the captain and Patterson inside, you could have blown up the whole ship.
So help me, Admiral, I didn't do that. After the mess in the secretary room, I wasn't going to fool around with something dangerous, especially the arms locker.
I mean, it wasn't you.
Absolutely not.
Well, whoever it was, he certainly cleared the captain.
How do you figure that, sir?
Well, if Lee Crane were the imposter, he would have started the fire, not put it out.
Yes, I see what you mean. Well, what do we do now?
We've eliminated one man. All we had was 124 to go.
Admiral Nelson, this is Crane. The ship's scrubbed of smoke. Now, what are your orders?
Why ask me? On this ship, the captain gives the orders.
Skipper. Contact, sir. No doubt about it this time.
It's a sub, all right. Headed this way.
What's wrong? Torpedo, skipper, coming fast.
Sound general quarters.
Stand general quarters.
General quarters, general quarters. All hands, man your battle stations. General quarters.
Compartment 10. Battle stations manned and ready.
Very well.
Missile room, battle stations manned and ready.
Very well.
Engine room, all stations manned and ready.
Very well. It's a little too late to find him now.
Find who?
The saboteur, of course.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know yet?
Know what?
There was a tip from Washington. There's supposed to be a saboteur on board impersonating someone in the ship's company.
Oh, why wasn't I told at once?
The Admiral thought it was you.
Me? So that explains what's been happening to me. What are you doing down here?
Checking out the flying sub, of course.
Checking it for a getaway?
You can't possibly be serious.
I'm dead serious. Were you preparing to launch it?
No, no, quite the contrary. I'm trying to prevent anybody from launching it.
Why?
Well, in case we're under attack again, the saboteur might want to get away while he can.
How do I know you weren't preparing to do just that?
You can't believe that, Lee.
You believed it of me.
Who have you been talking to? Chip. Chip Morton.
What difference does it make?
All right, if you suspect me, you'll go right ahead and try to launch this vehicle. Go on, try.
I'm sorry, I had to be sure.
So did I. We didn't seem to have much mutual trust left, did we? All right, after you. Well, it cuts out one avenue of escape. Carry on, Lee.
All stations manned and ready, sir.
Very well. All stations manned and ready, sir.
Do you have a fix, Kowalski?
Yes, sir, a good one.
Now, stay with it.
All right, sir.
Sparks, raise the commander of that sub.
Aye, sir.
Now, whether he answers or not, tell him he can't penetrate our defense shield. He's got 60 seconds to reply or we'll blow him out of the water. Any questions?
No, sir.
This is SSR and Seaview calling.
Mr. One was standing by, ready to fire on your orders.
Very well.
Warned that your torpedoes
Where's the chief?
He never manned his battle station. I've been too busy to check.
I'll check now. I want him located.
SSR and Seaview calling. I repeat, you are warned that your torpedoes cannot reach our hull. We have a radar fix on you. I repeat, you are warned that your torpedoes cannot reach our hull. We have a radar fix on you.
Oh. This is Chief Sharkey. This is an emergency. This is Chief Sharkey. This is an emergency. National Institute to SSRN Seaview. Come in, Seaview. SSRN Seaview, this is Chief Sharkey from the Nelson Institute. Come in. Sparks, this is Sharkey. Listen, this is a first-class emergency. If you're in radio silence, break it. Sparks, do you hear me? Get the skipper to listen. Sparks!
Easy, easy, easy.
I'm all right, sir.
What happened?
All I know is that somebody clobbered me. Next thing I know, you were standing there.
No idea who it was.
No, sir. But I've got a score to settle with somebody.
We all do, but first of all, Doc has to check you out.
I'm feeling fine, Al.
Right, sure. But let's not take any chances, no?
Go on.
Chip, have the missile room stand by for my order to fire.
All right, sir.
Skipper. That sub's moving off at flank.
I guess they got the message.
Jet bandits on radar, approaching fast.
Could be bombers.
Crash dive.
Clear the bridge. Secure all hatches.
All green, sir.
Dive, dive, dive.
Blow negative full.
Aye, sir.
Plainsman, full down elevation. Hard right rudder. Full 180-degree turn.
180-degree aye.
All ahead flank.
All ahead flank. Aye.
Yeah, good maneuvering. We'll shake them now.
Thanks. I hope so. We've lost them. Check sick bay on Sparks' condition, and have a search party round up the chief and bring him here for questioning.
All right.
Hold her there. Steady as she goes.
How could they have spotted us again?
Something must have tipped off our position.
Mm-hmm. Or someone. Well, the pieces all fit. Our prisoner is an agent, of course, planted aboard with the help of some very skillful plastic surgery. Now, his mission was to either get this device for his people or destroy us.
Yeah, he nearly did. Is Sharky all right?
That's fine. He's waiting for us back at the Institute.
And the High Command is waiting for us. We'd better set a course for Pearl Harbor.
How about with a little smoother sailing this time? I trust.